Alright, so the first question you need to be asking is, Jade, why are you wearing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hat? Where did you get that hat, and why did you waste money on that? And the answers to those is, I got it on Saturday. I found it amusing, and I didn't buy it. But I also didn't steal it from a store. So this Saturday was quite interesting. I'm going to tell you the story about how I got this hat as well as what this Saturday was, as like half my fucking Saturdays are. They get really fucking weird really quickly. Saturday, it was the wake up at like 11:30, sit in bed for a half hour and get told to go downstairs and drink. One of those days. Go down there, we're watching Boondocks, have like 3 beers over the span of like 3 hours, nothing, like I'm not going ham or anything. We go floating, 4 o'clock, have a couple more beers, like 3 more beers actually. We get back, get some food. I pour like 3 shots of vodka into this 32-ounce iced tea, iced lemonade, half and half thing. And then we remembered we were supposed to have a case race. Not a case race. We were gonna do a power hour. That's what you want to, drinking challenges. Jesus. We were gonna have a power hour. This power hour, that's like 7 to 8 beers in an hour. 20 minutes in, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling super bloated. Don't feel like doing this anymore. I managed to get through the whole thing, oddly enough. And what happened as I left that was I grabbed another beer, I cracked it open, and I insulted everyone in the room, like, y'all are some pussies, y'all are some bitches, fuck all of you. And then I left and played guitar on a roof. So I was already pretty fucking toasty. This is when the night starts picking up. The power hour wasn't the event of the night. The power hour was at the beginning of the night. I get told, yo, we're going to some bars, get shit together. So I grab my ID, grab my phone, I'm like maybe gonna have 2 drinks at this bar. And turns out we decided not to go to a bar, we decided to just go to a fucking house party, because why not? It was like me and 2 or 3 other guy friends. And we were meeting up with these 2 girls. We go to 7-Eleven. I get there, I get like a tall boy of Angry Orchard. So I was just like, I'll just sip on this. And I was drinking in public, which was actually kind of stupid in hindsight. But we get to this party. This party, I have no clue whose party this is, and I'm pretty fucking toasty. There's like 20 to 30 people at this party. Walk in, finish my Angry Orchard, like throw it in the trash, start playing Pong. One of my guy friends is like, yo, you don't have a beer? Hands me a beer. I'm like, cool, I'll just drink this beer, I guess. Go sit outside, I'm drinking my beer. One of my other guy friends comes out. There's like this group of like stoners, and then this one chick walks out, and she's like, does anybody have any weed? And we're like, no. So she pulls out a fucking fat, she like lights it, she takes like 2 hits off of it, passes it to me, and I'm like, I'm not looking to do that tonight. I pass it along to my guy friend takes a couple hits, passes it along, and everyone else skipped out. Like no one, it was like this lady and my guy friend, and that was it. She takes like another hit, passes it to me again, passes it to my guy friend, and she leaves him with just a full, like just left. And I was just like, okay, it's one of those nights. Go back inside, there's like 50 or 60 people, and this is like, it's not a big room. They have like a DJ table, and they have like a Pong table. That's their whole living, and a stripper pole. So I walk into the kitchen, hang out with my guy friends, and like, I'm feeling pretty toasty. This one dude walks up with like this 5th of vodka. He just puts the 5th of vodka in the freezer and gives me this look like, ha, I have a 5th of vodka. So I was drunk, and I didn't drink the 5th of vodka. I never stole any of that alcohol. And this one dude walks by, and I tell my guy friend, I'm like, yo, he doesn't look half bad. He's like, dude, that looks like fucking Sean. I was like, who the fuck is Sean? He pulls all my other guy friends around, and he's like, that's Sean, isn't he? And I was just like, Sean! I have no clue. This person's name was not Sean. Their name was not Sean. And I was confused, and that's the only thing I know them by right now is Sean, and he's not Sean. He leaves the kitchen, like he has no clue we were yelling his name. It was fucking mess. I find like a handle of vodka. I start mixing those because I figured, why not do that? As I'm doing that, I realized I was making very strong drinks. Went to the living room and somehow ended up with, this wasn't a long, I like walked into the living room and my friend had like an empty wine bottle, and he like handed it to me, and I was like, why is this empty? And I looked at it, and I was just like kind of upset that it was empty, and also kind of amused that I was handed an empty wine bottle. And I was at a place that no one knew who I was, and I could probably get away with anything. So I flipped the bottle upside down, and I like look at this table, and this table was so fucking innocent. Nothing had been done to this table until this day. I look at the table, I look at the wine bottle, and just, the whole fucking party turns and looks at me. Went back to doing their thing. I like completely fucking got away with it. Scotch-free, no problem whatsoever. After that, I hand the bottle back to my friend who originally handed it to me, and I just leave to the hallway because I was like, I shouldn't be here. Someone's gonna walk up to me and be like, what the fuck were you doing? So I go to the hallway. I'm hanging out with these people. I have no fucking clue who any. I'm just like trying to get away from like being seen. And then I realized I could start moving shit around the house. I don't know why I realized this, but I was just like, I could fuck with everyone at this party right now. I could just be a dick. I pick up something off of the hallway, like just off of this random, it wasn't fragile. It was like a cup. I pull this cup or like a bottle or something, and I go to the kitchen, I just hand it to this person. I'm like, hey, hold on to this for me. And they did. I don't know why. I just like handed it. I was just like, hold on to this for me. And I picked, like, I left them and I went over to the kitchen. I picked up some other drink and handed it to somebody in the living room. Picked up something in the living room. Went to the hallway. Took this hat from someone's head. Went into the kitchen. I saw this guy and this girl fighting. So I was like, why the fuck are you guys fighting? And I jump in. I just jump in the middle of both of them, I shove them both apart. I'm like, guys, no fighting at this party. This is a chill party. Just fucking relax. Get away from each other. And they split off away from each other. This one black dude just like shoves me off of this girl, and I was like, what the fuck? Dude, I'm telling him to break off the fight. Like, I'm trying to not start fights here. I'm gay. I'm not trying to get with her. Fucking relax. And he just gave me this like confused look, like he was just not ready for someone to just tell him I'm gay. So I go back into the living room. This one guy with like teal hair like walks into the living room, and like he has like teal hair down to here. And I'm like, you know, that guy's, he's probably gay. But I was just like, whatever, he's not really my type. He has teal hair. I'm sitting there listening to his music. He's a pretty good DJ, just fucking chilling out, right? Go into the kitchen again where my friends were, and like everyone, like keep in mind, this is like the 5th time everyone's just been fucking yelling, hey, Sean! So I go into the kitchen. Someone just fucking, like he walks through and everyone's just like, yo, Sean! And then one dude like perks up, like he was like leaning over, like laughing or something. He perks up, freaks out, turns around and looks at us. My friend drops his drink in the middle of the kitchen. Everyone's losing it at this point. Like, just everyone's shocked that someone responded to Sean and someone got their name yelled Sean. It was a very confusing situation. I pointed at him, I'm like, you're Sean? And he was like, yeah, I'm Sean. And I was just like, no way. And then I like pull him aside. We have like a little conversation, and just like shove him out. Have a good party, man. Like, have a blast. Fucking this girl stumbles in, and she was just like, oh no, I'm out of alcohol. So fucking me being the dick that I am, I remember there was a 5th of vodka in the freezer. I just opened the freezer, just pull out a 5th of vodka and hand it to her. And I was just like, this is yours now. Oh, I'm a shitty person. Anyways, I realized like there's a fucking washer and dryer in the kitchen. Why is there a washer and dryer in this kitchen? It makes no sense. I go back over to the freezer. I pull out like an ice tray cube. I just start drinking water out of the ice tray cube. I filled it up though. There was 3 empty ice trays, and I just like filled them up. So I'm drinking ice cubes. I realize all of my friends are gone, and I like go to the bedroom because that's where all of them were at. And I like saw this girl, and there's like all my friends, they're like all dudes, they're all sitting in like a circle, and there's just this random chick there, and she seems so out of it. So I like put my arm over her. I told her, I was like, hey, you know, don't worry about it if you don't want to fuck with any of these guys. Like, totally get it. Just stay with me. They won't fuck with you. I'm gay. She just turned and like threw my arm off of her shoulder and just gave me this disgusted look. What I interpreted as was because I had said I was gay, because she fucking threw her arm off of me and gave me this disgusted look after I said I was gay. So I was just like, wow, you're a bitch. And I said it jokingly. She should have, if I wanted to call her a bitch, I would just been like, yo, you're a bitch. She just fucking wasn't having it. So she fucking leaves, and I'm like, whatever, I have fucking all my guy friends here, I'll just hang out with them, right? Fucking this dude, the teal-haired DJ, walks up to me, and he was like, yo, faggot, you call my girlfriend a bitch? And I was what am I gonna say? I'm not gonna lie. I don't lie. I'm not lying to you about all this shit that happened. You can't make this shit up. So he like walks up, he's like, yo, faggot, you call my girlfriend a bitch? And I just like I just know I responded. He got more aggressive. He was 2 feet shorter than me. He had teal hair, looked like he had a little bit of daddy issues, and my friends got me out of the house after he called me a faggot. That's really what I remember. And I was wearing this hat when I got out of the house, so my friends pushed me out of the house while I was in possession of somebody's hat. I don't know whose hat this is. When I was standing next to the car, I realized that this dude was trying to start a fight with me to like protect his honor or some shit from the gay dude who's like literally not gonna start shit with anyone, because why would I do that? That's shitty. But I am a shitty person, so I can see why I would do that. My friends were all like really like, oh, they're very comforting because they kept like saying, you know, don't worry about it, we're not dealing with those kind of assholes tonight, like they were just shitty people, like the party's going south from there, it's don't worry about it, you're fine the way you are, and like just assuring me that I was okay being gay, which I'm totally okay with, as you could tell. Yeah, that all went downhill really fucking quickly. Apparently the dude had like prosthetic legs too, like like, I'm sorry, but if someone's 1 to 2 feet taller than you, is like twice your weight, and you have prosthetic legs, you probably shouldn't start a fight with somebody. That's just my opinion. So after that little scenario, I realized that basically turned into the other weekend that had already just happened, and I felt like I needed to share that with you. I'm considering changing the name of these videos, or like this weekly check-in. Like I usually have a weird story to tell after every weekend, and yeah, that's my crazy fucking weekend story this time. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like my new scenery, I'm sitting in the back of my car. If you like my hat, I have it now. This is my hat. This hat's going nowhere. This is one of my tokens. This is like the Celebi in the front of my car, or like the Bulbasaur on my desk. This is mine now, and I have a story for it. So, see you next Wednesday.